Hey YouTubers, welcome back to another episode here on ESGNet of MLB 14, this show here on the PS3. And this is Road to the Show with Rashad Bolden. This is episode 15, and we are getting ready for a series here, actually a East Coast road trip here to Philadelphia and then to Queens, New York, which will be no other than the home of the Mets. So we'll have believe they are 2-3 game series against those teams, which are both in the NL East, and we'll see how this series will shape up as we are getting very close to the All-Star period here in this series here. There you see we're 24-39 for the season. Philadelphia, pretty much a similar record with us, 24-38 for the year. There you see Josh Johnson will be on the mound today against Burnett. But there you see, we'll look at the standings here where you see we're 16 games out of first place there. We're on a 2-game losing streak here, and out of the last 10 games we're 5-5. So right now, not playing the best baseball. Nowhere even close to pretty much 500, as you see all the other 4 teams above us playing some pretty good baseball here. Pretty tight races there. Of course, the Giants leading the NL West there with a record of I believe 40 plus games there. So Josh Johnson will be on the mound against AJ Burnett here. There you see their numbers here this season. Burnett 5-5 for the season, 3.16 ERA, 29 walks, 67 strikeouts, and he's pitched 70, almost 80 innings of work already this season. So we'll go out to the ballpark here, as you see Philadelphia, Citizen Bank Park here, as they call it, the locals like to call it the bank. And we'll see here what we can do here in this ballpark. There you see Bolden's numbers: 8 home runs, 27 RBIs for the season, and batting .333. So he's batting pretty well here. He's been pretty hot here as of late. Had a little slump here and there, but he has been pretty much on point with that base hit right there. As you see, he gets on board there, and that will knock the runner over to second. Now we have runners in scoring position, so we got runners at first and second. There you see he'll get 10 points for that base hit there against Burnett. But there you see the replay right there, and Bolden just doing his job, what he's getting paid for here, to be the setup guy and knocking base hits. So now we're down by 3 here, top of the 4th here. This one's going to get skied out, and that's going to hit to fall in the shallow center field there. And you see the second baseman could not make a play. But Bolden there again for the second time of the day here gets there on board safely. And of course you get 30 points there, as we got our 2 times the points there, helping us out here for our attributes. So pretty much having a good game here. Now tied 4-all here on top of the 7th here, runner at 3rd, 2 outs, and Bolden slaps this one into shallow center field there, as he'll hit that one in there, and that will be a base hit and an RBI. As now the San Diego Padres now lead it by 5-4 here. You see 36 points for Bolden there for that great base hit and for that RBI, hitting that one in there. And hopefully that will be enough to hold on to this lead here in this late in this ball game here. You see Bolden in the replay there. And yes, it does. It actually holds on to the lead there. 5-4 final score there. Bolden 3 for 4 for the day, and RBI for him in that ball game. So now we head on to game 2 here of this series. There you see 25-39 for the Padres, and you know, pretty much we want to try to see what we can do here in this ball game. Hopefully we can win game 2. Down by a run here, Bolden slaps this one high. This one goes deep, and it is screaming out of here. That is a home run. That is Bolden's 9th home run of the season, and that puts them tied up here early in this ball game here, as the shift now has, the momentum now has gone to the Padres here, with this rookie here doing a great job here, hitting that one high and deep to left there, as the fans there in Philly, not much of a packed house there, are not too impressed by this rookie here, ruining the lead here early in this ball game here. So you see Bolden happy of what he has done here. We'll see the replay, and yeah, that one, he sees that ball early and cranks that one right out of the ballpark there. Nice job right there, and that ties up the game. Now 3-2 now, top of the 3rd here, 2 outs, nobody on board, and we'll see Bolden slaps this one right there to the third baseman right there, and he'll ground out there, and that will be that at bat there. So now 24 points there, and you see he'll get good solid contact right there, and the Padres lead at 3-0 here as we get ready to go to the bottom of the third. So let's see here. We'll go ahead and flash forward to the end of the game. There you see the Phillies win this one 5-4. Final score: Mike Adams gets his second win of the year, and Nick Vince gets his second loss of the season there against the for his ball club there. So Bolden 1 for 4 in that ball game and gets his 9th home run of the day. He'll also have 2 strikeouts in that ball game. So now go to game 3 here, and we'll see there's the splits there on road and home. There you see Bolden doing very well there on the road, and there you see almost hitting 400 there on the road. So now top of the second here, nobody on board, and we'll see here Bolden will chop this one right in front of the catcher there, and that one will be an easy play there for the catcher as that he gets thrown out there at first, and that will be his first at bat here in game 3 as Bolden gets thrown out there. Nice play right there, just a nice routine play, able to hold on to the ball there and get the out. So now top of the fourth here, nobody on board, 2 outs here, and Bolden will slap this one high. This one goes deep. This is having enough to go out of the ballpark, and it does. It is gone there in left center field. Bolden hits his 10th home run of the season right there, and now that puts him on the board here as Bolden gets them a lead here in the middle frames of the ball game here. There you see a home run and an RBI for him in this game, and there you see he'll get almost about 40 points for that at bat there. That'll go towards his attributes here, but we'll see this one. This one actually does a good job going right out of here. Wasn't for sure. I thought it was going to kind of taper off there and drop there from the warning track, but we'll see here. Bolden slaps this one. This one gets past the shortstop right there, who tried to make a play there and could not get to that one, and he'll get on board there safely at first. So Bolden having a good series here in Philadelphia here and doing a great job here. So now 2-0 here, top of the 8th here, nobody on board, 1 out, and 1-2 pitch here, and Bolden will hit this one. This one goes straight to the second baseman there, and he will get out on that play right there. So there you see a bunch of zeros there for the Phillies. There are 3 hits for them compared to 9 hits for the Padres. But we'll see here. The Padres win this one 2-0. Final score: Bolden 2 for 4 for the day. A run, a home run, and an RBI. So now we'll take a look at the standings here before we get to the next series here against the Mets. And we are 15 games out of first place there. So not much room really since the last game. We were 2-1 out of that, coming out of that series there, and we're only able to move up just a game. As you see all the other teams right there, Rockies on a 4-game losing streak, pretty much only team that's doing worse than us when it comes to streaks. But now we'll go ahead and take a look here. 37-29. The Mets are currently in first place. Now, if you remember, a couple of episodes ago, the Mets were surprisingly in first place there, but now the Braves have leapfrogged them and have now taken the first place position there, as you see, 38-28 for the season. So we'll see if we can do some damage against the Mets here and bring them down a peg or two, and hopefully we can sweep this series. It'd be nice, and hopefully they'll get us we'll still be in double digits when it comes to games back, but we'll have a better shot here and really just be convincing, showing that everybody in our division there that we're not gonna just roll over and just take it. Well, so we'll see here player comparison, and we're just kind of looking at some players here. You see Cameron Maben is now he's a starter there in AAA, and he's not doing so well right now. He's trending going down. Hopefully they're going to eventually bring him back up as a backup here. I've already recorded some episodes already. He eventually does come back up, and you'll see him here in a couple of episodes. Bolden will have some days off and whatnot, but that's a couple of episodes from now. But Ian Kennedy will be on the mound here against Bartolo Colon. There you see the veteran there, 13 starts for him and his records for the season. So again, the split there on the road and home, Bolden doing a great job there on the road. They might need to use him more often, and that will be actually pretty key if they can get to the playoffs here this season. So top of the second here, bases are empty here, and we'll see here Bolden will drop this one to shallow left field there, and this one is going to go for a two-bagger as he gets in there, and that will be a double there for him. As you see, he'll get 36 points for that at bat there. We'll see the replay right here. Does a great job finding a hole in their defense right there and hitting that one to shallow field as that ball rolls back to the warning track there. And the Mets are now going to have to try to see and deal with Bolden here as he's been hit on a hitting streak here as of late. So now top of the fourth here, 2 outs. We'll see a runner here. Bolden trying to get to first, but cannot get aboard there. So he is now 1 for 2 for the day here as the Mets lead it now 1-0. So bottom of the fourth here, bases are empty here, 2-2 pitch here, and Bolden will have to track this one down. Can he stay underneath of it and catch this one? He does, and a nice play right there from him as he is able to track that ball down. Actually, getting a little better here when it comes to defensively here in this ball game, be able to track the ball down and get underneath it. But here we go again. Bolden again going to track this one down. Nice routine play here. Nice catch from him, and that will be an out there for the Mets. There you see Bolden got 14 points and gets some good attributes there as he's got a good reaction on that play there. So Ian Kennedy really keeping this game within range here for us. We still have an opportunity to win this ball game. So top of the sixth here, runners at first and second, 2 outs, and we are down by a run here. And Bolden hits this one to shallow center field, but that one is caught right there. Nice play right there. That's going to definitely be a web gem, and that will be caught, and that will be an out there as we go to the bottom of the sixth. Now bottom of the eighth here, and we'll see here Bolden will get underneath this one, and this one will get caught right there. Nice play right there for him, and doing very well here when it comes to offense, or excuse me, when it comes to defense here. He is able to track the ball down and read the ball when it comes off the bat. So 1 for 3 now for the day for him. A double back in the second here. We'll see what he can do here. Top of the ninth here, down by 3. Bolden slaps this one right down the line right there. That's going to go down the first base line there, and that's going to get him a single here. So hopefully that will be able to get something here started here for the Padres as we are down by 3 runs here and late in this ball game here. So we'll see here what the Padres will be able to do, and unfortunately that does not help us at all as we see we lose this one 4-1. Final score, Bolden 2 for 4 for the day for him, and they lose that one there in the ball game. So now we go ahead and we get ready here for this pitch hit situation here here in game 2. We come into the 7th inning here. We'll see what Bolden can do now. Bolden's on a 5-game hitting streak, so it's a modest streaker here. Nothing to get too excited about. So we'll see what he can do here in his pitch hit situation here. As we'll see his numbers there, you see 357 average, 10 home runs, and 30 RBIs right here. He is doing quite well. He's in the running for NL MVP, or I should say NL Rookie of the Year award. So up by a run here. We'll see Bolden here run this one, try to run this one out, and that one gets overthrown right there. And he'll think about going to second, but he'll decide to stay at first. As that one, just a bad play there from Archer as he overthrows that one to first base here. So we'll see the replay here. Bolden just doing a great job here of hustling and realize, hey, there's the ball, and I'm going to be able to stay on base here. So we'll see here. We'll see a simulation here. We get a home run there. Makes it now 6-3 here, and we'll see what the Mets can do here. And you see the lineup there for the Mets, and Chase Headley and the Padres are going to try to see what they can do here in this ball game. Hopefully they can hold on to this lead here and win this game 2 of this series here, as we'll be tied up here. If they can win this one, be 1-1 in the series, a best of 3 coming up. And we do win this one. There you see Josh Johnson gets his 4th win of the year. Win this one 6-3. Bolden 0 for 1 for the day run, and the 5-game losing streak comes to an end. So now here we are back at Citi Field for the final game of this 3-game series here against them, and we'll see here what the Padres will be able to do here. And as a matter of fact, it is Father's Day, and Big Papa, or I should say Rashad there, got the family there, and see what he can do here. As we'll see top of the second here, and we'll see this one. Nope, this one goes into the second baseman right there, and that one will get in there. So we'll see here. Bolden, we'll see, you'll get 12 points for that at bat, and we'll see that he'll see if he'll be able to do anything here as we get to the top of the fourth here, and we have a runner at first here with 2 outs here, and we'll see this one will be chopped up the middle there, and that one will get in there for a base hit there. Moving the runner now to second here. Now we got runners at first and second here in this ball game here, and we'll see what he'll do here, as we'll see he'll chop this one right up there, and that will get him on board. So now 1 for 2 for the day, a single back in the fourth, and we'll see here what he'll be able to do, as he has not been really able to do anything when it comes offensively, except for getting on base safely once. But there you see a nice hit right there. That gets in there. That's another base hit there. And again, a runner moves over, advances over to second, and now we have runners in position at first and second. You see 27 points for Bolden, getting those double the points there for his at-bats. So we'll see here, top of the ninth here, we're down by a run, down by a single run here, and we'll see Bolden hit this one high. This one goes screaming dead center field. This one's back, and that ball is gone. Bolden has now tied the ball game up here late in the ball game, 1-1 here in the ninth. Nice home run right here, and that will be his 11th home run of the season, as he hits this one high and deep into deep center field there here at City Bank, or City Field, I should say. Well, it is City Bank, but City Field. And there you see, that one is going right over that wall. No one's going to be able to get to it. And Bolden now is going to force this game to go into extra innings here. So we'll see a flashback of just what we saw here in the ninth inning. And we'll see what he can do here in this at-bat. As you see the replay, Bolden knew he had that one all gone and over the fence there. So now here we are, up top of the 11th, tied 1-1. Bases are loaded here. We'll see what Bolden can do. He hits this one high. He hits this one opposite field, and the ball game is going to be over here. As you see, Bolden hits that one. That's a grand slam, his 3rd of the season. Now makes it now 5-1 here, as Bolden is now trotting around the bases here, and he puts them in a lead here with this grand slam. Now remember, this is his 3rd grand slam. Not too long ago, a couple episodes ago, he just had his 2nd of the season. Now he's in his has his 3rd of the season, and I don't know too many rookies doing that their first year. It's pretty much unheard of. And you'll see there, that's gonna be a nice shot there. As you see, we win this one 5-1, and Bolden 4 for 5 for the day, 2 runs, 2 home runs, and 5 RBIs. What a game he has had. And we'll see the player of the game is no other than Bolden. He'll hit this one, that shot there, that grand slam, definitely put him a lock into being the player of the game. He hits that one opposite field at that. Nice shot there, and he will help win the ball game. He does win the ball game for the Padres there, as they win it there in a dramatic fashion there. Final score of 5-1. So what a day for him. I'm sure his mother is very happy to see him at the ballpark and doing what he loves to do best, which is clobbering baseballs over the fence there, and getting a nice win there for his mother on Father's Day. So there you see the standings here as we get ready to end this episode here. As you'll see here, Padres 28-41 for the season. There you see 15 games out of first place. So we're still in a rut right now, as we just cannot get any kind of advantage on the teams above us, as they are doing pretty well for themselves. Still playing some good baseball there. You see all 4 teams above us are playing at 500 or better. Actually, way above 500 there. But there you see we are doing quite well for ourselves. So let's take a look at some All-Star voting here. As you see, Bolden, he looks like he's going to be in 6th place here when it comes to center fielders. There you see his numbers for the season. And Bolden, there you see 12 home runs, 35 RBIs, and his average well above 330 for the season. So there you see he has 273,000 votes so far for center fielder, and we'll see. I don't think he has enough at bats yet to get him qualified to be in the running for to be officially be recorded and whatnot. I forgot how many at bats you have to have, but even though he did come in late into the first month of the season or so, I think if he has a couple more at bats, he'll be eligible for it, and hopefully he'll be eligible to play in the All-Star game. Hopefully he will get he'll be a rook, one of the he does well enough here, as which he's been doing. He can get into the All-Star game as first timer. So we'll see here, league leaders there. You can see we're just kind of looking at batting average, and of course, like I said, he doesn't have enough at bats. You have to have 3 1/3 at bats per month, and I guess he hasn't had that yet. So we'll have to pay attention to that more often here. But there you see 12 home runs. There you see him down there tied up with quite a few people down there. And then of course we'll look at some RBIs here, and he's in pretty good company. Jason Worth, Justin Upton, Paul Goldschmidt. There you see all 35 there for the season so far. So 35 RBIs there. He's getting very close to being, he's not so far from the leader, I think, which has about 50. So he's doing quite well. All right, so we'll take a look here, and we have a series coming up here. I believe it's the next episode here. We have a home and away series here coming up. We got 2 games in Seattle and 2 games at home against Seattle in the next episode. So definitely come on back, you guys, for another episode here of Row the Show with Rashad Bolden as we get ready to go to Seattle and face them for 2 games in Seattle and then back home against Seattle in the next episode. If you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like. Also, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel and check out other great series here on ESGNet. Not to mention, you guys can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Tumblr. The links are down below in the description. And as always, keep yourselves and each other healthy, and I will see you guys next time.